Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Newsin', where no matter how boring or ridiculous the story is, it's gonna end up somewhere for me to find. Yeah, I did that in one take. I am, of course, your host, Zahir, and I know some of you guys might be wondering if I'm gonna be taking all of my news from Stomp. Well, if you assume that, then you are wrong, because this episode features an article from the Straits Times, dated the 13th of June, 2010, which may not be the 13th of June, because I had to backtrack this story, and news websites don't usually keep their stories in archive for very long, so I usually have to be quick, and present them to you. So let's get this show on the way. Now you're watching Newsin'. Local news is too good to be true. There's nothing you can't do. So as I've mentioned, this article is from the Straits Times, and it's done up by journalist Nicholas Young, and he decided to name this article Loco About Locomotives. I see what you did there. The article sheds some light on the Singapore train spotting scene, which mostly consists of students, or at least the ones he can find online. His subheader boasts that these people are so interested in trains, some can tell the models from the sounds they make. He managed to look up about 80 of these people with an incredible train fetish who organize outings to check out what is on the tracks. One of the guys in the group says that they are sometimes labeled geeks, but you and I know, that I'm sure that they've been called worse than that. But my favorite thing about the article is that in true Singapore fashion, instead of finding something and just enjoying it as it is, they look for something to complain about. Let me read the article for you right here. Miscoupled MRT trains, or trains whose carriage numbers do not run in sequence, are unlikely to be noticed by the average commuter. The sight of one sends the train spotters into a mini commotion as they rush to document it. I hope they're not like this in other parts of their life, because you can imagine if the train was a person and those carriages that do not run in sequence, let's imagine those are people with foreign body transplants, like a guy who lost an arm in an accident and has a new arm put in. I hope they're not gonna make a mini commotion out of it. That's not cool, bro. The last paragraph of the article is a doozy, because it reads, "Wherever the railway lines run, I will go," says the 18-year-old, who can even tell when a train is coming and from which direction by the way the track shakes. You can tell which direction by the way the track shakes. I'm sure that skill comes in real handy if you're a deaf Native American who seeks help from the land. But I have these things called ears, and I think I have pretty big ones, and they work just fine. But it's obviously an acquired skill, isn't it? Noticing how the track shakes. But I want to ask you, can you tell where this kid is coming from by the way he shakes? And cut. One of my favorite drinks ever. Good luck finding it in Singapore. But wait, if you think that was the end of the article, well there was a sister article paired with it, and it's about bus spotting. And also, if you think these people are all geeky loser guys with no girlfriends, think again! Because female fans exist! Emphasis, emphasis, emphasis. The newspaper managed to track down a female bus spotter, a 23-year-old student, for an interview. I found it hard to talk to the guys who were interested in the technical and operational aspects of buses while I'm attracted to the advertisements. Then maybe you should have joined advertisement spotting? But I'm not giving this girl enough credit. She started a Singapore bus enthusiast Facebook fan page. Thanks. To show people that bus spotters are not just crazy about buses, but also enjoy normal activities and build friendships that exist beyond the hobby. Trust a girl to maintain human relationships in a hobby where it's all about machines. So this article just proves that the girls can be just as crazy with machines as the boys, but to take a line out of Usher and making it my own, nobody will be finding love in this club. Oh yeah, the girl's in here somewhere. So that's it for this episode of Newsin'. And remember, if you find a news that you think I should cover, go ahead and email me with the subject line Newsin' at heyzahir@gmail.com. Oh, and you're wondering about the brightness levels that changes throughout the whole video? It's because my cheap China cam doesn't take light in very well, and I'm using sunlight, so take it away, dancing baby. Superman,
Hey, girl,